COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first podcast of COTIT Talks, right?
Yes.
So this is very exciting. This is our first podcast where we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do in the coming time, and of course, yeah, you arranged a lot of this preparation of this podcast. Maybe you can introduce yourself first, and then I will do my introduction as well.
yes. So my name is Aisha. You already know me from the start when I was 15. And yeah, of course, you know that I was the first intern at COTIT.
True.
So I experienced a lot of growth in the company as a young girl, actually. And now it's getting more experienced in the company itself.
Yes. So for the listener out there, Aisha came here at the very start of the of COTIT. It was like 4 or 5 years ago already, right?
In 2016.
2016, yeah, and it was like 5 years ago, and you were like 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah, 15 years old, and didn't know what to do, and now you're still here with us. That's great. So for the listeners out there, my name is Anthony. I'm one of the founders of COTIT. As Aisha mentioned, we started this company 5 years ago. And actually, yeah, we started this because we wanted to start our own clothing line, but not necessarily because we wanted to be a big fashion label, but we wanted to have a side hustle, right? So we started this company, and then we found out that it was very difficult to build a company, build a fashion label. And we noticed that if we are already having a hard time, a lot of other people will have a hard time as well. So we built this company, COTIT. In the meantime, over a period of time, we changed our business structure, and we now doing the podcast, which is totally different than what we would expect 5 years ago, right?
Yes.
So remember when you first started, you were like 1 day a week working, putting leads
Yeah.
in our CRM system, so we could follow up. You did like 1,000, something like that, right?
Yes, I did 1,000 leads.
A day?
No,
No, that's a
It
lot.
was 500 leads a day.
500 leads a day?
Yeah, or 100.
Yeah, it was quite a
I
lot,
don't
but
know.
because you were fast. You were like, and I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, she's doing her job very good, and you didn't understand what you were doing actually.
No, I didn't know. But after I did it, I knew your intentions
Yes,
because then I had to call them.
yes, true. It was a setup. No, but you learned a lot back then because I remember you were there for school, and we were just with the three of us. And actually, to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing because Fabian was always working hard and he was always busy, and I was like, okay, what shall I do?
Yeah.
What task shall I pick up?
I remember the first day I was there. So you introduced yourself, but then I had to work, and Fabian was teaching me how to build websites, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yes, true. Because we didn't know what to do. Fabian came to me actually and like, yeah, we got an intern, our first intern, and we were just, and we started the company only like 1 month or something, 2 months, and you came and said, what does she need to do then? I don't know. It's like a internship where she just has to try a bunch of things. Okay, great. Then we just let her try a bunch of things. Yeah, that's funny. That's good
Yeah.
times.
But even though you didn't know what to do, the first kickoff was really fast. You
Yes.
remember?
Yes, true. It was really fast because I think we had the vision, we had the vision. We wanted to build something great for the people. and solve some problems within specific branch. We didn't know exactly which branch, but when we found out that the clothing business is a very hard industry, that's where we knew like, okay, we need to go in there because there are many problems to solve. That's why we went in there. But it was actually, it was very, we went from cold. We didn't have any real big plan like, okay, we're gonna do this. We just go in there and thought, okay, we're gonna just solve some problems.
But why did you go to Egypt?
Oh yeah, that's true. We went to Egypt because we needed a manufacturer for our clothing line, right? So for the listener out there, when we just started the company, we went to Egypt to find a manufacturer to start our clothing yeah, brand. And I know actually my cousin's husband is had a manufacturer in Egypt, so it was very close relation. And I thought, okay, it's just easy, you know. Let's go to Egypt and then find out how it all works. And then we came there, and he explained us like how it works and how they do things, and we were like, oh wow, this a lot more. This is not a side hustle. It's like a full-time job.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yes.
Yes, and now we know it's a full job.
Yes, and now we know, and still even now we keep on learning new things because it's an industry that has so many different aspects, so many different like level in the change, you know, and the chains, I should say. So yeah, it's complicated, but that's the challenge, and that's why we went in there, you know. So tell the listener how you grown into the company because you started young and then you came for another internship, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you came for the first internship was like 1 day a week,
Yeah.
and then you left, no, right?
No, I didn't left. I did a couple little things for the company,
Yes.
but it was not a full-time job. So I didn't. For example, I didn't know the real story behind Egypt.
Yes.
But then, I think a year later, I had to go for an internship, and yeah, I I
The
wrote
rest
it
is
down.
history.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember, and you were like
But
in.
that was in the other office.
Yes, true. Because you went to high school. When you came for internship, you were at high school,
Yeah.
right? And then after high school, you went to the, how do you call it in English? University? No, not
No.
a real university. Like MBO school, we call it here. MBO. That's like practical learning, right? And then you went to the high school. And actually, when you started to go to the another school, you knew which
Direction.
direction to go. Yes,
Yes.
yes,
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 because every time I was at the company, it was like, do we have a marketer here?
yes.
And then I chose the direction marketing.
Marketing communication. Yes, and that's already like 4 years ago, right?
Three.
3 years.
Three
So,
years.
and you're almost finished now.
Yes.
So for the listener out there, Aisha came for an internship, and then we offered her a job, of course, because she was there from the beginning and she understands the business quite well, and also she helped us always, yeah, very good, and she has a potential still, because you're not even outlearned. You have so many other things to learn, and even after your graduation, which will be in a couple of months, you will work here like full time.
Yes.
So
I'm
yeah.
excited
Yes, me too. Me too. I'm very excited.
because actually now I'm also an intern here.
Now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But officially, you're not an intern
No.
because you're just an employee. But yeah, you have your internship while you have the job. So that's actually
Yeah, that's
great.
good for me.
I did that. I did that as well when I was young. I was. I first looked for a job, and then I worked there, and then I asked them like, "Oh, can I do the internship here as well?"
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a good strategy. You did good because you get paid while you do the internship,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, awesome. And then and now you're doing marketing, right? And you set up this whole podcast together with Ado. Ado is behind the screen right now. He's like a real doctor doing all the sound and the image and stuff. So if something's not going well in the sound, that's because he did something crazy, No, but why are we doing this podcast, Aisha?
We're doing this podcast because we think it's a fun thing to do.
True.
It's we are professional in our work, but we know as a company we are a young company, and we do a lot of fun stuff, and we want to show everyone that we're not only professional, but we're also making fun together, and yeah, let's show everyone how we are.
True, true. And actually, it's funny because we have this, how do you call it?
Frame.
Frame here. It says work smart, party hard. And that's what we're all about. We work smart. And then after, when we have the success, we party hard, right?
Yeah.
It's like we are building like a family culture here within COTIT. It's been a crazy road. But yeah, I'm very proud to say that at the moment we started with the three of us. And now we're with 12 people or something?
12, yeah.
12 people.
I think 12 is the...
And still growing. That's
Yeah,
the crazy
still.
part. Still growing. And actually now we're in our office, which is our third office already, because we have been growing every year.
There was never a place for everyone in every office.
Yes, true, true. And then we're all putting all those people in the office while it was too small. True, and now we have a bigger office, and actually even now it already gets
Yeah.
smaller, and we're here only for 1 year.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
why I said, yeah, we grow fast.
Yeah, we grow fast. Yeah, yeah. That means we're doing something, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So I think also this podcast is to let the listener and the people that are interested in like how you start clothing, of what's fashion about or how it's business about within the fashion and all that kind of subjects, to let them know how it works, how it really works. And of course we will talk a lot about sustainability, because that is a topic that's really really urgent in this time of period we're living
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really really important that we talk about sustainability, because actually I was at the high school, now the university of the other interns. They had a
Yeah.
presentation for school, and they did the research, and at the research they
And the
found out.
interns were marketeers?
Yes, they were marketers. Actually, it was for PR and communication,
Yes.
but they have marketing background as well. And in the research, they found out that like almost like 60-70% of all people don't care about sustainability.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Because
crazy.
they only think about the money.
Yes, and what's nice to wear,
Yeah.
and you should consider that we all wear clothes nowadays. Of
Yeah.
course, I can't remember a time we weren't. No, but yeah, we need clothes, and but to think about that, it's destroying our environment. That's
Mhm.
crazy, right?
Yeah. But they don't even notice it's destroying the environment and our planet.
No, they don't. They don't. But a lot of people now, they do consider about the environment, and that's great. That's great, and that's I think also one of the big reasons why we do this podcast, to create awareness with the people, like sustainability, but also innovation. I think innovation can help a lot to improve sustainability.
Sustainability, yeah. I agree with you.
Yes, yes. And also, of course, we're doing something amazing, which you are also like managing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Tell the listener about it, or can we not? Is it still a secret?
Um, it's not a secret anymore,
But we
but
keep it for the next episode.
yeah.
Okay, no worries. Let's keep it for the next episode because we don't want to spoil everything we do, right?
No, 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 no.
No, we just this is just like the introduction, and let the listener know what we are doing and that we are having fun in COTIT, and that we are building, still building and growing strong.
Yeah, but I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Maybe it's a secret for you about the technology we have.
Oh yes. Shall I tell it?
I don't know. Do you
Well,
want to tell?
no. I will tell a little bit about it.
Okay.
We here in COTIT, as I said before, we started with production for startup brands, but we changed our business model over time to do it also not only for startup brands but for other brands. But actually, our whole game plan from the beginning is to innovate the market. And in the beginning, we started to build like a software to make it more attractable for individuals to start their own fashion brand. And that's where we wanted to move ahead. But then, yeah, we didn't really had the experience. So over time, we thought, okay, we need to gain more experience, and that's why we did the production for other brands and for startups, etc., etc. And but at some point, you are building like, uh, uh, I don't know if need to say it like that, but you start to build your own jail because you think you need to go this way to gain experience, but suddenly you're stuck in that
Yeah.
thing you did for the experience. And actually, we're now getting out of that own build jail, and we're going back to our origin and build the fashion tech company. So, oh yeah, your question. Sorry. Your question, what I need to tell the listener, we are building some great applications to improve the experience of fashion, but also of the product development and distribution and stuff. But I'll keep it a secret for now in the details because otherwise, we don't have a lot of subjects. No, I'm just we have enough. I think we have enough subjects for 10 years or something or 100 years even.
There's enough to talk about.
Yes, we talk a lot here in
Yeah.
Codit, and we laugh a lot here in Codit.
Yes.
Yeah, I see Jabber looking at me. You will get to know Jabber in time. You know, he's standing outside of the viewers, but you will get to know him. So we keep the listener excited. You know,
Yes.
so they will get to know our team. They get to know our suppliers. They get to know our customers, our partners,
Partners. Yeah.
all the people here. So it will be a great experience for the listeners, I think.
Yeah. I think so.
Are you
Yeah, I
excited?
know. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really excited.
And actually, we how you say it? What's the word again? Uitstel in Dutch.
Delay?
No, it's not
No.
delay.
Uh, what do you want to say?
Uitstel.
Ja, maar in welke zin? Uitstel van executie.
Whatever. The podcast has been delaying a lot of time, right?
Yes, and actually for like 2 months.
2 months.
I'm sorry to say that because we were busy with the thing.
Documentary. Yeah, but it was my fault as well. Because yesterday we were supposed to do this podcast and then
Yes, so
I skipped it.
Anthony didn't put it on in the agenda.
Yes. You know, just some minor things, you know. We need to structure this new way of working and doing the podcast and stuff. By the way, any plans the listeners should know for the coming time, for the coming period of time?
Yes, I want to inform the listeners to stay tuned for the podcast because there's a lot of other people coming, and that's not only the COTIT team,
No.
but also influencers or other fashion brands. So there's a lot of coming for us and also for the listeners.
That's great. That's great. I'm so excited. What is planned out. You have it all in your head, right?
Yes.
And even for me, it's a surprise. I know some of the things, but yeah, I'm very excited, and I like this setup as well. It's a very, very nice, and it will evolve, listeners and viewers. It will evolve, so stay tuned. Now it's like this crazy, like triangle. They said triangle, but actually it's not a triangle. It's a block, you know.
No, it's a diamond.
A diamond. True. Sounds better. And we will pimp this thing up.
Yes, it will be fashionable and futuristic
True. Why futuristic?
because that's the future.
And also because we are a fashion tech company, and we will put innovation within fashion.
Yes,
And
that's the right word.
yes, that's indeed the right word. Yeah. What more to say? What should we? What is there left to for this episode to let the listener know?
I don't know.
So we said before that we have a lot of subjects, but now we forget about it. You know, we should do some better preparation for the next episode because. But please forgive us, listener and viewer, because this is our very 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 first one, as I explained. So this might be not as professional as you would maybe expect. I hope you don't have expectations at all, because having expectations is never good, right?
No,
Because
never.
we had a lot of expectations in the
Yeah.
past, and I
And
will
then
tell
we
you.
got tears.
Yes, that's what happens if you have expectations. Then it's not going in the way you are expecting. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, I think this is a great start for our first podcast.
Yeah.
Let's keep the rest for when we prepared some specific subjects. I think this is like only the introduction of where we came from, where we're moving, where we're heading to, and where we're standing right now. We had a lot of struggles these last past weeks because of production not going as well as planned. So again, never have expectations. So that's also one of the reasons that things got delayed, right?
Yes, it's a part of it.
Yeah, it's part of life, I think. You know, you
Part
think,
of life.
yeah, you think, oh wow, everything's going well, and then life struck you, and
It's like a
then
punch in the face.
punch in the face. Yeah, you see my face all flat now with all the punches I got in business. Actually, in business, it's like when you start a business, Aisha. I'm telling you, it's like a fast lane for getting punches in your face. You know, normally in life you get punches like one at a time, but when you're in business, it's like you get combos all over, like tut, 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 tut. It's crazy. But yeah, it makes you harder and tougher and more experienced.
I've
And
seen it in the years.
yes, true.
I didn't had the punches like you.
Yeah, but you had some.
I had some, but not in like business
No, you
related.
could watch the punches from a sideline, like ooh, that
Yeah,
hurts.
yeah, that's what I do. I can see it, but I don't feel it.
Yes, true. Yeah, but you know, it all makes you tougher. Remember when we had the kickoff and the last slide I had?
Spartacus.
No.
No.
We had like through struggle comes strength.
Oh, I don't remember.
What? You remember the kickoff, right?
Yeah.
You remember? It was
Yeah.
like in January this year.
How? How?
Oh, maybe that's also nice for the listener to know. For this year, we have the team push boundaries.
Yes. Every week we want to know what our push boundaries is.
Yes, because we are a young team, obviously, and we are still learning, still evolving, still get better, and to get even more better, what do we do?
Push boundaries.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. So yeah, it was nice talking to you. Thank you very much for joining me in this first podcast because you wanted to let me talk all by myself. You know, this is really hard to do that. But I'm glad that I could discuss this with you,
Thank
as the very first. Actually, I said just say employee because you are the very first employee.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. It was really fun times, and we're moving even to more exciting times because
Yes.
the projects we have
It's
lined up.
yeah,
It's crazy.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait, and it's gonna get better and better and better. Even for the listeners out there and the viewers, if you are on YouTube, um, we're not even at our full potential, man. We're not even there. We're just like rookies doing great things, you know. And actually, we're doing quite well for a rookie. We're doing for a rookie. We're doing actually professional comparing to a
Yeah.
lot of other companies we met.
Yeah. I
Because
know. I've seen it.
I've seen it. We work with them. No. No insult to anyone, but I think we're doing quite well.
I know it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, and the listener and the viewer will know it as well
Yeah.
over time, and they will meet our whole team and everything we do, and we will let them join our adventure. Right?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to the very first podcast of COTIT Talk. It might be not as structured as other podcasts, maybe, I don't care, but this is the first one. And in the next few episodes, we will have more specific subjects to talk about. As we mentioned, it will be about technology, it will be about innovation, sustainability. We will talk with brands, very famous brands with famous influencers. We will talk with manufacturers and a lot of other parties and individuals in the industry, and you will be informed, and we will get you all the information you need to not only start your fashion brand, but also to understand the fashion brand, to understand sustainability, to understand the new technologies and innovations we have lined up, but also the market. And so stay tuned. Listen to our podcast, follow the podcast, or how do you call it? I'm not that young, you know. I'm not from this age, but how you call it? Subscribe. Oh yes,
Subscribe.
subscribe to our channels, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and it's a whole list there. So yeah, subscribe and follow us, and we will have a lot of more fun times, right, Aisha?
Yes.
You have anything to add up?
Yes.
All right.
And if you want to join the podcast, just mail us, and then we will get in touch with you.
Oh, yes, that's a very important one. And they will mail you, right?
Yes, you can mail me.
Yes, but we won't give you her email address because for all those guys looking at her right now, don't go there, boys. Don't go there. Thank you very much, listeners, and have a nice day today.
COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks. COTIT Talks.